I'm John from the band Surf Hat. We're here in Vancouver. It's April 2025.
You're in town from Squamish. What's the music scene like up there?
It's coming along. I mean, there's a few musicians up there. There's a couple good bands, but for the most part, it's outdoor recreation enthusiasts.
What? So you're a duo, Surf Hat. Do you find that you're usually writing individually and then coming together, or is the whole thing a collaborative process?
It's all collaborative. There's never been a song where anyone will write it fully on their own and bring it together, but usually either myself or Evan will have a piece of music and we'll bring it to the other person, and then we'll flesh out lyrics, and it makes writing really easy because there's just one voice to bounce stuff off, and just really we're best friends, so it's really smooth and easy.
How long does it usually take from the conceiving stage to the performing stage?
Some songs can be conceived and recorded and finished within 2 days, and sometimes it takes years. We have a song, Hang 'Em Up. It took like 2 or 3 years to finally crack the code and figure out an arrangement that we liked and that worked. So it really just depends on the song. Every song's different.
Do you have specific places that you're drawing inspiration from, or is it specifically like other bands, other musicians?
I would say the lyrical content is definitely from our lived experience. We live in Squamish and we love the nature, the natural world, so mountains and ocean, that eventually works itself into the lyrical themes a lot, but the music for sure we draw from bands we like. So we'll hear music and we'll say, okay, we kind of want to go in that direction, and sound-wise, we've got a couple acts that we really like and look up to.
Do you have any particular Vancouver bands that you're big fans of or find yourself recommending?
Yeah, I saw Hey Ocean last week at the Junos. They were really great.
Ocean. Oh yeah.
Our keyboard player Riley plays in Hey Ocean. They were great. There's a band called Mock Media that I saw play live, and they were awesome. Uncle Strut are friends of ours, and they have some great music, and they come up to Squamish sometimes, so shout out to those guys.
Do you have a particular method of listening to music that you prefer?
Me and Evan both have vinyl collections, but I'm listening to music all the time on all different sources. I find I'm just living my life to music, and I don't usually sit down and specifically listen to music that often. It's just kind of more part of my life, and how I go through the world is with music playing.
Do you have a favorite venue that you've played?
There's a venue we played in Squamish called the Brackendale Art Gallery that we played last night, and that's pretty high up on the list. It's big enough that you can fit 300, 350 people in there, but it's small enough that you can, really engage with the audience, and it doesn't feel too big. It's kind of the perfect size for us right now. I personally feel really comfortable in that space.
Do you surf at all?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, we live in the mountains, so it's mostly a couple times a year. But we both snowboard and do lots of other outdoorsy sports.
What's been an album that you're recommending a lot these days?
I really like folk music, I guess. John Moreland is kind of a favorite artist of mine. Oh, another one, we saw Wunderbar, a band from the States, play in Vancouver last week, or the week before, and they have an album called Either Light that Evan and I we both, absolutely love that. So that's one we're always coming back to for sure. Wonderbar's great.
Do you have any pre-show rituals?
Lately, I've been doing a lot of embodiment stuff to try to get out of my head and just into my body. So shaking. I really like dancing before we go on, like listening to Boney M or Milli Vanilli. Just like super duper cheesy 80s music really gets me fired up before going on stage, and just tapping into a bit more of a silly headspace, because I like when bands are not too serious.
Is that like just to get into that headspace, or do you still find that you get nervous ahead of performances?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get nervous for every show pretty much, but it's not for the music, it's more so for the banter and trying to figure out like, what the hell am I gonna say in between songs?
I see you've got like a tray of mixed melon bits in this lovely fridge of yours. Is that like a favorite snack, or is that just happen to be in this fridge situation?
I just made a new hospitality rider for us last week, and we're trying to be pretty healthy on the road these days. Fruit and vegetables, coffee, tea, that's kind of the rider. So yeah, we got a fruit platter and some veggies in there.
Beautiful. I think this is like the healthiest thing I've ever seen any musician partake in.
Yeah. After the Whistler show on Thursday night, the only thing left from our veggie platter was cherry tomatoes, and all the restaurants were closed. So it was a little bit tough to finish. You just want a slice of pizza, but all we had was a couple cherry tomatoes. Nobody wanted
a couple ingredients short of a slice for sure.
Yeah. Almost there.
That's Riley Bach over there on keyboards. He's the band logo. This is Matt Burnham on the bass over here.
Do you play any super bizarre instruments, and would any of them be a jaw harp by chance?
A jaw harp?
Yeah.
Wow. No, I don't play a jaw harp. But I play mandolin, banjo.
Banjo?
Lap steel.
Wait, sorry, a lap steel?
Yeah.
What's lap steel?
They're like the steel guitars with the slide. They kind of play it in country music.
Oh, okay, right.
SpongeBob.
Yep, underwater stuff. We have a sitar that I've been learning how to play, but there's just a lot of strings, so it's a little bit confusing.
There he is. That's our goodest boy.
Is there anything you'd like to plug? Any bands, shows, music coming out around the corner? Anything at all?
Yeah, this is a good chance. We've got a new single coming out May 1st called The Gutter. It's kind of a sci-fi themed song that I think it's a bit more dancey than anything we've done before, so I'm really, really looking forward to getting it out. It's part of an album that we have done that's going to come out in the fall, and we'll be touring to support that. But yeah, May 1st, we've got a song called The Gutter coming out. Oh, and one plug, our opener, Kieran Campbell. Is a fantastic singer-songwriter. If anyone hasn't heard of him, check out his music, because he's one of a kind. He's just amazing.